of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado State Rams. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Buffaloes will get this season underway as toe meets leather. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Colorado State's offense will go on the attack first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
To the air, it's Price. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Covered, pick up the first. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. From the gun, wants to pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
The Rams will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Buffaloes offense has the ball for the first time. And there has been a lot of talk about this guy. Jesse, they say the farther away you line up from the football, the easier it is to play early. When you're as good as this dude, you're going to play no matter what.
Well, this offense knew he was good coming out of high school, but talking to their quarterback and their coaching staff before the game, David, they didn't know he was this good. He's made catches in practice. He's done things in scrimmage that is completely wowing everybody. Now the question, can he do it when the lights are on and everybody's watching?
And I think receiver is the best spot to transfer being a freshman. Like, it's not the biggest adjustment. These guys aren't so much bigger that you're going against. It's speed. He has the...
Oh, he's got some space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He breaks the tackle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. That's caught. It's long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll give it to the back. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. He's got his man across the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Price. Under fire. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. And the Rams decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. All the way back to the 15. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off play action on 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. They lose in the semis last year. Any potential for a hangover this season?
I don't think so, and I think they obviously didn't finish last season the way they wanted to, but having the success they had, David, that opened the eyes to a lot of portal players around the country. They wanted to come here knowing they could build on that and take the next step.
And sometimes it takes those steps, Jesse. Like, you've got to crawl before you walk. And this team, they tasted it. They know what it feels like. They know what it's like to be in the playoffs, and they want more. And they get to take some anger out and some hard feelings out today to start this season.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wants to throw. It's Price. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Rams come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Shaw. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working the middle. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rams in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Direct snap. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And the 3-ball gives us a tie. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. He's loose on the right. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Power football with the run. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking for a man. It's good. He's got the tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not much time left in the first, but you want to squeeze every ounce out of life that you can get, so we'll have one more snap. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And the Rams will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the out. Started on the next drive. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going to let it go. Touchdown, Bucks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. BYU was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Cougars performance, one that really should instill confidence within this program. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Pocket breaking down. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on third down for this offense. To the air, it's Price. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Makes the grab. It's Maddox. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. The short hands. It's Shaw. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rams look to keep this drive humming. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The give to the left side. Makes him talk with his hand. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They'll run play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Caught in the backfield, it's Finley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for them.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Looking deep. Sprinting away. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Colorado.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Look, that interception is not the quarterback's fault. It's those dumb coaches for putting him in the game.
Putting him in that position in the first place, right? I'll tell you what, let's give the defenders some credit here. I think, Reese, he just wanted the ball more. He did a great job in coverage, watching the QB, anticipating the receiver on his break. He went up, he plucked it.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go right back to him. They believe in this running game, and they take it all the way down to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. He's got 50 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Makes the catch. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They've brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Price. Fires to the right. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He'll try to do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Four receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got a man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Got a little space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Price. This time on target. No chance to run, but still a good gain. And the Rams come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rams!
And that's a touchdown this offense absolutely had to have to keep it to a 1-possession game before going in at halftime. That touchdown is going to do wonders for this team's confidence.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Texas A&M overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from College Station, these Aggies got to be thrilled with this result. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quarterback on the keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. We're going to see every route in the route tree to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. On the option. It's the runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Makes the catch. It's long. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They'll go to the ground. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Price. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Rams line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Typically at this spot on the field, a fair catch, I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position. Breaks into the open, and he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They're testing the right side here. Can't get him to the ground. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buffaloes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. After run, now throw. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffs. They've They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can... And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Rams have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes! Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. Dropping back, it's Price. Fires to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the return man reaches the end of the... And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Let's it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. It is. And they'll... out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer. And now they've lost the ball down here. That ball was just lying there forever in the end zone, and the defense finally pounced on it.
And how about this defense? Pinning their ears back, being aggressive near the goal line. They could smell it, maybe trying to get the safety, but even better, force the fumble, fall on top of it. Touchdown for this defense.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Cal took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Berkeley. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory.
Out of the gun to give to the back.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Under fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks? That's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pulls it in. It's Woods. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. He'll pull it on the read. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Back to pass, it's Price. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Hauls it in at the 40. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Tight end now in motion. Might as well give it to him again.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Buffaloes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's good. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defender. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rams, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll leave it with him. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Going to sling it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Grabbed in the middle. It's Woods. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on fourth down. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keep it on the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Punt is on its way. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Finley. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught, close to the marker, it's off. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. Wants to keep it in the air. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete way. And the defense rises to the occasion. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a 1st down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it, still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
He wants it all. Oh, man, almost picked off in the end zone. What a red zone stop that would have been. It's 3rd down.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Makes the grab. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Colorado. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And added on. offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
51, Colorado State. 17.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Colorado State takes over the Ram offense, returns to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Oh, they're after him. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Jeter. It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll keep it himself. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Finds a little space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A 3rd down try for the offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Rams will send out the punt unit. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Quick release on the RPO. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Turning it on. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Right back to the well. Just plowing ahead. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The old coaching cliche, go player no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
A great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.